everybody, so today I'm going to show you guys how to properly wash dishes and set up your sink. So the first thing that we need to know is we always wash dishes with hot water, okay? So we are going to be using a dish soap. This is not the same thing as like what the type of soap that we would normally like wash our hands with. That normally has like moisturizers, stuff like that. So we don't need to be moisturizing our dishes or anything like that. Doesn't need to happen. So in order to set up your sinks, you are going to, number one, need some soap. You're going to need a dishcloth. This is what we wash dishes with, okay? This is the smaller of the two, okay? And you also need a dish towel. That is the bigger of the two. This is what we dry our dishes with. So if you think about it, if you get out of the shower, would you want to dry off with a really small towel or a big towel? Everybody wants the big towel. So this is what we dry with. This is what we wash with. So I'm going to take my iPad over to my sink and I'm going to show you how to properly set up your sink so you can wash dishes. So one of the most important things that when we are washing dishes is we want to use a drain plug. So this is my drain plug because I have a garbage disposal. So it may look different than the ones you have at your house. Yours might look like this. So there's different kinds of drain plugs. So this is going to prevent the water from going down the drain. So I'm going to put this in here, okay? Now, when we are using our soap, the one misconception a lot of people do is they kind of like pour the soap right into the sink when they're doing it. However, that doesn't produce as many bubbles as you can actually get from the soap. So what I like doing is just putting it into a smaller container, this little cup. So I just put it into that. Now, when I'm going to use hot water, okay, I'm going to wait until it gets hot. All right, and I'm actually, instead of pouring this right in, I'm going to hold it right underneath here. So you're going to see that this is going to produce lots and lots of bubbles into my sink. So in class, we actually use this with like a little Dixie cup and stuff because we reuse the cups. So I'm just going to keep letting it run through here. So each time we wash dishes, the cup is already cleaned because we were using soap in it. So I'll try that out later. Now, on the left-hand side, this is where we are going to be washing our dishes. We always rinse the dishes on the other side. That way our water level doesn't keep going up and up and up. We only want to fill up our sink about halfway, okay? Now, when we are washing dishes, we want to be washing our dishes with both hands in the actual water. So we want to, let's say I was washing my mixing bowl from lunch, okay? I'm not going to be washing it up here in the air, okay? We want to be washing it in the water, scrubbing it. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, so we want to be scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing. Then we go to the other side and we can rinse off all of those bubbles. Okay, so that way we're not wasting water. And then we would dry that with the dish towel, okay? So once we are done, I'm going to wring out my dishcloth and I'm going to pull up my drain plug, and then we want to make sure that all of the bubbles go down. So bubbles really don't like cold water. So I'm going to use a low amount of water pressure for cold water and just kind of stir them all around and break them up. Because a lot of time food hides underneath those bubbles and we just want to make sure that there's nothing left on the bottom of our sink when we walk away, because otherwise it just kind of lays in there and really hardens and it's not too good for the sink. Okay? So your job now is you are going to be setting up the sink for a meal for your family and washing the dishes. Okay? So please make sure that you submit that document.